me, Kiani. Today's video, I'm back with my favorites video. I'm so proud of myself that I'm sitting down to record some of my favorite products that got me all the way through in the month of, August. That's right, because we're in my birthday month now of September, which means you already know Christmas is right around the corner. So I'm hoping you guys are going ahead and start to put your coins together, because Santa Claus is going to be needing some help, if you know what I'm saying. So a few days ago, I did post on my Instagram a poll to ask you guys, did you want a short monthly favorites? Would you guys rather see a lengthy empties? Because I've been cleaning out my makeup area, and let me tell you, I keep finding boxes and boxes and boxes of things that I totally run out of. So that makes me think there's a haul in my future, but we're not going to discuss that right now. You guys voted on a favorites video, so you already know that's what you get. So in typical favorites fashion, grab your notepad and whatever you're drinking, and let's get into my monthly favorites. First off, before I even get into my favorites, let's go ahead and just give a round of applause to this unit right here. She is giving me J-Lo on the granny tip vibes. Just looking at how ashy blonde she is, but you know what? We're gonna make it work out, honey. We are going to make her work. So first off, I have to share with you guys something that has not made it to my channel as of yet, but I can really feel that it's going to get a standalone video. And I'm going to be talking about this charcoal. This is an activated charcoal whitening powder. And this was actually sent to me by Bianco Smile. And oh my God, this is one of those products that when you wear colors like this, you want to use this nasty charcoal powder to brighten your teeth. And can I tell you that it really does work? Like I mentioned, I'm already going to do a full video on it, giving you all details, but this has been one of those products that stays in my travel bag, and I find myself pulling it out of my travel bag because I can tell that my teeth are dulling from coffee drinkage, and I am totally obsessed with this. So I know you guys have heard about charcoal powders brightening the teeth. Girl, she works. Next, let's go ahead and talk about some products that have made it into my skincare routine. And this product, you guys should not be surprised, but this is the newest version of the Badescu skincare line, and this one is infused with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This product, you guys, I went out and purchased a brand new one this week because my skin has really gotten attached to the chamomile and the lavender, how it gives it that cooling sensation right out the shower. Totally obsessed with that. I do totally use the Badescu sprays in the process of blending out my foundation and blending out powder. I'm totally obsessed with this one, and I want to say that this version is only available at Ulta, but it's so good. Next up, I've definitely brought back my Idealist Skin Refinisher. This past month, I was experiencing a lot of little breakouts. Now, I will tell you that I was trying to play with different types of skincare, different types of products to give you guys a little bit of variation, but my skin is like, look, chick, we too old for you to be teaching us new tricks, so stop it. Whenever I get a knot on my face, that means that I'm not playing with that skincare, so I always have to go back to something in the Estee Lauder line to soothe the skin. So this has been very crucial with me removing the texture from the skin. It also acts like a makeup primer, but it's actually more of a skincare version of a makeup primer. So I've talked about this for several years now, and you know what? She's right back into rotation. Let's go ahead and talk about this Morphe spray. This is the continuous setting spray, and I'm just going to show you guys. Can you see how fine that mist is? So good. This Morphe spray does remind me of the Chanel Aqua spray, which is amazing, but you're talking about maybe $15 to $20 versus about $90 with the Chanel version. I absolutely love this. It is a setting mist, but for me, again, I do use this a lot in my makeup application, or I use it right after my foundation as a finisher. Not necessarily going to say that any spray does set your makeup, but it does finish it quite nicely. I'm totally in love with this spray. And last in the skincare realm, we have to talk about one of the newest exfoliators that I've been loving. This is by Moria Cosmetics. If you guys have been with me for a little while, you know that Moria Cosmetics started sponsoring my channel, and gradually I find myself finding little pieces in the line that I've become totally obsessed with. I totally love their makeup wipes. If you have not tried their makeup wipes, for the money. You cannot beat it. I'm talking about better than drugstore, and the quality of the wipes is of the Estee Lauder and the MAC makeup removing wipe quality. Totally awesome. But this product is a peeling gel. Again, I'm going to do a full more cosmetic skincare routine, so I don't want to go too in depth with this because those videos are coming, but I didn't want to keep remissing and not mentioning this to you guys. It's so amazing because you can use this dry or wet. I love dual option products that you can use multiple different ways and still get amazing results, and that's what you're getting here. I'm totally obsessed with this Moria peeling gel. It's a deep cleansing, gentle exfoliating gel, and it's definitely in my makeup removal routine right now. This morphing sponge, you guys. Now, I love the makeup application of brushes, and I totally love makeup application with a beauty blender, the original beauty blender. But this sponge, this edge right here, is allowing my makeup to look like, you know, what dreams are made of. I've been obsessing over this because it's really allowing me to align that contour underneath the eye area and blending it out on the nose, and really getting that contour on my nose from looking a little bit less tactful, shall we say. Really, really good. I love that it's big. I kind of do wish that they would come out with one that is maybe half the size of this. So yeah, half the size would be great, because then you can really get that precision right in that corner like I do with my beauty blender. But as far as this edge right here, she's really, really good. $7 in your Ulta stores. You need it, girls. Next, let's move on to this eyebrow, shall we? Oh, I got a gnat. Oh, can someone tell these gnats that summer is over? Oh. Carry on. So yes, so every now and again with my makeup application, I become totally obsessed with a feature of applying, let's say. Last year I was totally about perfecting skin. So I did a lot less makeup eye looks than I did foundation and contouring videos. But this year, girl, can I tell you that the whole eye situation is giving me, you know, like I said, what dreams are made of. This eyebrow, I actually took the time to do her with 3 different products. So let's go ahead and bring you in on the tea. This has been the thing that I have been missing. This is by Sistar, and this is the Tame and Sculpt Perfect Brow Kit. And the shade that I have here is dark. I love it because she's super duper cute and super duper pigmented. And look, best of all, there's a mirror and the applicator. Oh my god. I did do a full first impressions video featuring Sistar Cosmetics. I think it's a great drugstore version of product line that you want to try. But can I tell you, this is giving me quality of a very high-end brow kit. So if you're trying to save some coin and you're needing to, you know, snatch that brow, girl. Also with the brow, I talked about 3 products. The second product was, again, by Sistar Cosmetics. It's the It's You HD Concealer. And I don't use this concealer as much underneath the eye area, although she does work really nice. But I like a real heavy coverage underneath the eye area. But this wand reminds me of the wand of the Flower Beauty wand, and I'm so obsessed with that because it has that taper edge that you can really clean that brow up, and then it lies flat. So unlike a circular wand that kind of feels like it puts makeup on and takes it off, this one with that taper edge, it allows you to apply the product and then blend out with the base of it. I'm just totally obsessed with the technology of application with this, and the color range is so freaking good as well. Totally obsessed with this concealer. And real quick, the last thing that I wanted to mention is the brow gel by Estee Lauder. This one is the Stay in Place brow gel, and it comes in clear, the one that I'm using, because when I do my brows, I'm adding so much color. But this, look how tiny that wand is. And if I just wanted to kind of rake over them and make them look a little bit more glossy and straight, this brow gel is amazing. It's not thick. I love that the applicator is tiny and targeted, and I love that it doesn't pull off the product that you've already applied down. Absolutely amazing technology with this brow gel. Next, let's go ahead and move into eyes. We've already talked about brows. Let's move down. the products that I have been obsessing over last month, Beauty Creations, and this is the Cali Chic palette. And having a mirror in your palette always scores points with me when I am traveling and when I'm trying to decide on what palette I'm going to travel with. Oftentimes because we're having to apply makeup in horrible hotel lighting, having my own mirror that works, that scores points. That will totally get a palette in my bag versus a palette that I love more, but it doesn't have a mirror. But the shades, the shade range, these dark, sultry, burnt oranges, and as pigmented as you see here, they do blend out really, really well for an inexpensive palette. And I'm telling you, this shade right here, which is Sunset, and this Beach Babe, those two have been giving me everything as a beautiful, beautiful transition shade. Totally obsessed with those. And then because the browns in that palette has so much sparkle, I did find myself going back to my Tiny Visart palette, and this one is in the Theory palette. I think this is one of the first Visart palettes that I had. These two shades right here, this one and this deep, deep chocolate one. These have been, oh my God, call it me wanting to go from summer all the way into fall, and these two colors give me that deep contoured smoky transition area, smoking underneath the eye, just make it seem like you did so much work because they're so freaking pigmented. Oh my God, totally obsessed. There's no mirror in this one, but of course because I'm traveling, I have the mirror here and I pop this in as like a smoky under eye area and goes, honey. I did find myself falling back in love with my wing liner this month. I mean, that can be the death of me at some points because they don't ever start right, and a lot of times when I get hooked on wing liner, it's like I'll get hooked on it and then I have to make myself perfect it because I get so OCD about the wing not being straight. But this product, this is the NYX Vinyl Liner, because the applicator is so super duper tiny, and once you hit about 25 or 30, you have to be very meticulous with how you apply the wing because that skin tends to not be as stable as it once was, so it kind of wants to drag with you. So if you have if you've been having problems with your wing liner and you're trying to use like a calligraphy pen type pen for your wing, or you've been trying to use like an angled brush, it might be that those two products you have to use so much pressure to get the product to apply straight versus using something with such a fine tip, and you can see that you can actually make that super duper thin just with one foul swoop. Now the only downfall with this liner, it stays very, very wet, but it's really not wet. It's vinyl, so it always looks shiny. They do make a matte version of this liner pen that has the exact same brush, so if you don't really want a shiny liner, you might want to go to the matte version of this. But just for the sake of getting back into the swing of things and getting my groove back with creating wing liner, I mean, I'm hooked all over yet again. And while we're talking about me being completely obsessed with something and needing to be up in the mirror, I have to give big shout outs to Glamcor for the Riki Loves Riki mirror. Now don't mind all the fingerprints on it, because if you ever see a mirror that's coming from a makeup artist and it's clean, that means she's not using it. Stay away from her. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding. This, I am totally obsessed with it. There are 3 different settings, so you can turn her on. And then you can make her go to the highest setting, 2, 3. And do you see how bright that gets? Now watch what happens. Whoa, girl. This will make you forget your entire existence. I know Mike Sylvan and I, we talk about how it takes us so long to do our makeup when we're up close in the mirror like this because we're crazy as all get out. But this mirror, she lets me know that Mama is still in the building. The Riki Loves Riki mirror, she does come with a great stand, so it allows you to really, really get in your whole business. But I also have gotten my hands on the Riki Loves Riki, and this one is the handheld version. So there's 1 setting she's on, 2, 3. So this one is great for when you're taking selfies. Can you tell? Look at how illuminated I look with that. Oh my God. And there's a mirror there too, so you can get yourself in all kinds of trouble. If you just want to check out your lashes, this is a great one, and I can tell right now that my lash is not on good. So this is the mirror that I would use for that because she totally gets me together. I want to say we can go ahead and move on to lipsticks. I have totally fallen in love with the Perfect Nude lipstick by Glamorous Cosmetics. And I'm gonna have to show you guys because I often feature nude lipsticks. So, I mean, you would not expect me to do anything different, right? Although I am kind of proud of myself. This one is a chocolate brown, so I'm gonna wear her out tonight. But this is the Perfect Nude. Look at that. She is giving you mauvey, taupey sultriness. And this liquid lipstick goes on and she can stay up to 24 hours. So if you guys are going to be going to any fall festivals, you're going to be wearing long hair, the wind is going to be blowing, this is going to be the perfect nude lipstick for you. And what I will tell you, she does dry totally down. You can apply a lip gloss on it and it doesn't make that lipstick move. So she's great and she keeps you together. I have to talk about this, I guess it's Sassi eyelash glue. This really does remind me of weave glue, but they've just repackaged it and they've put her in a clear, well, a white form. Then of course, because all weave glues do come out way too much at one time, so you kind of have to get used to how to squeeze the bottle. But she dries super duper quick, and look at that. Because I want to say it almost acts like a latex free type glue. I can use her in my wig, like right here. This is the only place that I would want to glue my wig. I don't typically glue her around the perimeter because I'm terrified of losing baby hairs. But I can actually use this and get a very good temporary hold on my wigs and on my lashes. And you just saw how it balled up. So it stays sticky, but it balls up really, really nice. So you can kind of clean off your lashes. You can clean it off your wig. And I'm like, for $3.99, girl, she might be giving some of my other products a run for their money. So whereas this is allowing me to stick my wigs, I cannot move forward without talking about the Got To Be. This is the Ultra Glued Invisible Styling Gel. I have totally been obsessed with this product when I'm wearing my own hair slit back into a low bun. When I tell you that this stuff removes any flyaways, honey, forget your Eco Styler Gel, forget your Black Jamaican Castor Oil, retire both of them. This is what I'm talking about right here. This will make sure that you don't have anything but a slick back bun. If you hear what I'm saying. Now, the only thing about it, you need to make sure that you can at least rinse it out that night or the next morning before you proceed to create another slick back bun or another style. But this little thing right here, girl, she's good. And we're just going to switch gears because we've come to the end of the video. If you follow my Instagram, you know that every morning I start with a great coffee. This is the new creamer of the season. If you like your pumpkin spice or you like anything pumpkin cinnamony, this one, take a little shot of this and pop it in your coffee. Girl, I am totally obsessed with this. Earl is not a really, really big cream connoisseur like I am. But toward the end of the summer, I start to get really antsy and start thinking, okay, it's almost time to do pumpkin spice. It's almost time to do pumpkin spice. So instead of doing pumpkin spice, because it really, to me, needs to be a little bit cold before you do pumpkin spice, I start creeping into the cinnamon. And let me tell you, and this little booger is really hard to find. But of course, I did find it in one of my bigger Walmarts. But try it. Hashtag fall, bring it on. Comment down below if you think that you're going to be needing to try this creamer in your morning coffee or afternoon or evening coffee. You guys know I love to know. Comment down below. You guys know I love to connect with you, so make sure you connect with me. Follow me on all my social media links to never miss another upload. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I mean, I don't know what you're waiting on. We've hit way over 1 million views, but my followers need you to click that following button, click that subscribe button, click that notification button to never miss, like I said, another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.